All right, everybody, today what we're going to be worried about is looking at slope-intercept intro, okay? So if you're working on these problems, you kind of need to know what slope-intercept form is, so I'm going to go ahead and write down what slope-intercept form is. You should know this already. Y equals mx plus b. Now it says, what is the slope? Well, the slope is the number that's in front of the x when it's just y equals. So it looks like my slope is literally the number 6. So I'm just going to type in a 6. All right, sweet. I like it. All right, one down. Ooh, what's the y-intercept of y equals 5? Well, y equals 5, in case you didn't know, is a horizontal line that goes across the y-intercept at 5. But if you didn't know that, think of it this way. Ready? Y equals mx plus b. Well, I don't see any x value, so it's like saying y equals 0x plus 5, which is the same as y equals 5. So what's my y-intercept going to be? Literally the number 5. So that's going to be my answer. Now, you can also, if you have a graphing application, you can go ahead and go to Desmos. It's very, very easy to use. And you can even type in the equation like y equals 5. And you can clearly see where the y-intercept is, 0, 5. And that's it. Ta-da! We're done. Let's look at the next one. It says complete the equation of the line whose y-intercept is 6 and slope is 3. Okay, I can do that. Y equals mx plus b. Now, what does it say the slope is? It says the slope is 3. Well, that's my m value, so I'll put a 3. And then it says my y-intercept is at a 6, so I'll put plus 6, and then I'm done. Are you telling me literally all you got to write is 3x plus 6? Yes, that's all I'm telling you. Is just type in 3x plus 6, and you're done. All right, let's take a look at the next one. What is the y-intercept? All right, what is the y-intercept of y equals 3 minus 4x? Ooh, they're trying to be tricky. We got to rearrange it. Negative 4x. I'll help you in just a second. You should be able to do this. Sorry, I'm talking to a student who's asking a question already. I don't know why, because this is really easy. Oh, okay. Just relax. If you're done, just relax. Okay. Now, this right here is the slope. Okay, so that's my m value. This right here is my y-intercept. That's the b value, which is right here. That's 0, 3, because it asks us for the y-intercept. If it said, what's the slope, we would type in a negative 4, but it asks us for the y-intercept, so that's just 0, 3. All right, so we're done with that one. Yay, we got it. Now let's go over here to linear equations word problems. This one's going to be a little bit trickier. So if you guys want to get your journals out and work with this with me, you're more than welcome to. It's not going to be that hard. It says linear equations word problems. Now, it says Andre wants to fill a glass tank with marbles and then fill the remaining space with water. Let W represent the volume of water uses if he uses enough in marbles. So think of how about this? Think of a tank. I'm just thinking of it as a cylindrical tank. Okay? And then right now, some of it's going to be what? Some of it's going to be water, and some of it's going to be marbles, like you're putting marbles in. All right? You're just stacking marbles. The more marbles that are in the tank, the less water. All right? So it says, what is the volume of each marble? Well, I'm going to say this right here. That looks like that each marble, because it says in marbles. Each marble is 0.05, was it liters? Yeah, liters. So right now, the whole tank can hold 32 liters, but the volume of each marble is going to be 0.05. That's what I'm going to type in. And the y-intercept would be 32, but each marble is 0.05. All right, let's take a look at the next one. All right, Rachel is a stunt driver and she's escaping from a building that is about to explode. Let D represent the remaining distance after T seconds. Well, it looks like she's got to travel a total of 220 meters, but she's traveling at 38 meters per second. How long is the distance? Oh, right there. That's the distance. That's how long she has to drive, 220 meters. Because I guess she's a stunt driver. So she's in her car. All right. I know this is a horrible car. All right. She's in there's her car, and she's driving. Oh, all right. She's driving to escape. She's got to travel, her speed is 38 meters per second, but she's got 220 meters to get out of that. Sorry, I just couldn't help. I had to draw. All right, let's look at the next one. All right. Got a paintball court. Ooh, an initial entrance fee. Now, if you have an initial entrance fee, that's always going to be your Y-intercept. That's always your Y-intercept. Ooh, fixed price per ball. That's going to be your slope. Okay, that's going to be your slope. So we have an equation. What is the price for 10 balls, not including the entrance fee? So you guys see this 5.5? That's called the fee. That's the entrance fee. What's the slope? How much do you charge per ball? 80 cents per ball. 80 cents per ball. So if we have 80 cents per ball, how much are we charging for 10? We just multiply it by 10. What's 10 times 0.8? That's 8. $8 for 10 balls. It says, what's the price for not one ball, but for 10 balls? All right, I'm going to type in an 8. Nailed it. All right, let's try it again. Just keep going, you know. Let's do another problem. Okay. A charity organization's having a fundraiser. P represents the fundraiser's profit if N tickets are sold, and negative profit means the expenses exceeded the income. What are the expenses of the fundraiser? Well, it looks, how much do they owe? How much money do they owe right there? What do you guys think? Well, if you're paying attention, it looks like they owe $1,500. How much do the tickets cost? Wow, this is an expensive fundraiser. That's the cost of the ticket. That's the slope. So the price of a ticket, I'm going to write down the price of a ticket is equal to $70. Whew. It better be a nice fundraiser. What was the expenses? How much do they have to overcome? The expenses is $1,500, but you're not going to put a negative $1,500. They just have to overcome an expense, which is like money they got to pay back because that's what it cost to build it. All right, here we go. Last question I'm going to do. Agent Hunt, Mission Impossible, is transferring classified files from CIA mainframe onto his flash drive. S represents the size of the files on the drive after T seconds. So it looks like it already had 45 megabytes. But it's, 5 per second, because it says T seconds. So here we go, after T seconds. So what's our slope? 5. But we don't want to do it every second. We want to do every what? Every 10 seconds. So I just multiply that by 10. And how many megabytes? Every 10 seconds? 50. All right. By the way, I'm just going to do one more. It's got to be, I just can't help it. It says, what's the wrestler's weight before his special diet? Well, what did he start out at? 80 kilograms. All right. All right. By the way, all you got to do is either interpret two things, either the slope or the Y-intercept.